Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the last couple of weeks of September 2017. Glad you're logged on and watching. It's going to be back to Panther Stadium again as the Panthers are rolling. That's most of the show. But first, the Chamber of Commerce has their big event coming up soon, and here's the details. On Saturday evening, September the 30th, at the Hilton Garden Inn this year, the Duncanville Chamber of Commerce will hold their annual event, this year called Rockin the Past and Rollin the Future. It's from 6 to 10 p.m. with music and dancing by the Big City Music Review. There'll be live auctions during the band intermission with raffle tickets and big spender tickets available, and you don't need to be present to win. This year, former chairman of the board of directors will be recognized, and hey, that's me. For complete information and reservations, go to DuncanvilleChamber.org or call 972-780-4990. See you there.
It's Texas. It's fall. It's high school football time in Duncanville. And the Panthers Den show on Duncanville Weekly News with highlights of last week's Panther football game and a preview of this week's game. The Panthers Den is sponsored by the Wolverton Company, by Leon Miller Commercial Properties on Main Street, by Rick and Jamie at Ben Franklin Plumbing, James Memorial Chapel, by the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James and Associates,
Singla Dental,
Brett Oliver's Farmers Insurance Agency,
Duncanville Noon Line's annual Barbecue and Blues Festival, this year on October 13th and 14th.
And now, here's John with all the DHS Panthers football game highlights.
Heck, let's just get right to it, right now. It was homecoming last Friday. A little early this year, but for good reasons. And one of the largest Duncanville crowds in many years showed up. In this coin flip reenactment, Skyline wins and defers, so the Panthers will receive to open the game. And we're almost ready.
Skyline will open the game.
How about a little run through? Oh, nothing to run through. The kickoff goes to the end zone and is taken there by Dave Walker, who brings it out to only the 12-yard line. The Panthers were 3 and out, and after receiving the punt, the Knights complete this pass for a first down, and they're moving it. But on plays like this from Xavier Frazier, the Knights failed on a 4th down and short, and the ball goes over to the Panthers, and Keelan makes a nice run for a first down. But the Panthers also ran out of downs and then held the Knights, forcing them to punt again, and it came right after this controversial call. Duncanville thought it was a completed pass with a fumble, but it was ruled incomplete pass. Later in punt formation, the Knights center snaps it to Dirk Nowitzki, and Daquan Carruthers and then Ezekiel Lang are there to end the play deep in Skyline territory. Here's another look. Different angle. The Panthers are in the red zone. A couple of plays later, Keelan takes it to pay dirt. Here's another angle. Pretty good opening there. Jose Delgado adds the point after. And with 3:48 left in the first quarter, it's now 7-0 Panthers. After the ensuing Panther kickoff, Keyshawn Johnson makes a nice stop on the quarterback, forcing them to punt once again. And this time they get it off. But Kerryon Howard misplays it, and the scramble is on. And it was ruled a touchback, not a touchdown for the night. So it's the Panthers' ball with a couple of plays in mind. And this one, Jaquindon breaks it. Goes all the way for the touchdown. And Josh's extra point took us to the end of the first quarter with the Panthers up 14-0.
A longtime sponsor of the Panthers Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News is Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, your punctual plumber. Rick and Jamie have been serving the plumbing needs for the Duncanville area since 1984. Remember, their slogan is, if there's any delay, it's you we pay. Make an appointment and be confident that they will be there on time. Call 972-298-6054 and see for yourself. That's Benjamin Franklin Plumbing.
Skyline opens the second quarter with a long completed pass between Stacy Brown and Treshawn Devonis as 6 or 7 Panthers tackle the receiver on the Panther 17-yard line. On the next play, touchdown. And we've got a game because the PAT made it 14-7 early in the second quarter. On the ensuing kickoff, Jamal Hamilton makes a nice return, but a penalty pushed the Panthers back. A couple of plays later, Trey makes a good fake handoff to Keelan. And then he takes it to the house. 58 yards and no looking back. Josh's PAT makes it 21-7 after 3.5 minutes into the second quarter. After the ensuing Panther kickoff, the Knights complete another long pass. But they have 4th down and short. And the receiver drops this pass, so the ball comes back to the Panthers. They had the punt, and the Knights are punting back after several no-highlight type plays. On this punt, there's a snap to Derek Jeter. And a nice return by Kieran. But, yeah, yet another flag. Time is short with the half, and Trey finds Zuka Lang to the 15-yard line.
And then with 1 second left, Josh hustles in and hits a field goal. And at the half, the Panthers lead 24-7.
Singla Dental, your hometown dental office, is a proud sponsor of our DHS athletes in the Panthers Den on Duncanville Weekly News. Singla Dental offers convenient, extended hours, and same-day appointments are available. Located at 541 West Wheatland with a website of www.singladental.com, and telephone number is 972-298-4677.
The 2017 Smokin' Blues and Barbecue Festival, October 13th and 14th at Armstrong Park in Duncanville. Friday night has the All-Star Charity Blues Jam. Saturday's lineup includes the Straight Street Blues Band, Andrew Jr. Boy and Carrie Levi Jones, Larry Lampkin, and Michael Lee in the Wartime Limousine. KCBS Barbecue Cook-Off, food vendors, arts and crafts, custom car show, and kids activities. The Smokin' Blues and Barbecue Festival, Friday and Saturday, October 13th and 14th in Duncanville's Armstrong Park. Smokin' BluesBarbecueFest.com.
The homecoming stuff was done at halftime this year for the first time, and it took about 50 of the 28 halftime minutes. And here is this year's homecoming king and queen. Back to football. After a touchback kickoff by Josh on 3rd and 4, Gerald Bowie and friends make the stop on a forced situation for another punt, and the Panthers are moving as Jaquindon completes this screen pass to Jaisa Smith, who fumbles, but Keelan is there to cover the ball. A couple of plays later, from the Skyline 46, Keelan follows Ray Maldonado through the line and turns on the Jets and goes all the way. Josh makes it 31-7, 3.5 minutes into the third quarter. After the ensuing Panther kickoff, the Knights were 3 and out. Punted, but the Panthers lost the ball back on a fumble, and the Knights turn it over on downs, and it's 1st and 10 on the Skyline 38, and again Keelan gets loose and takes it to pay dirt. Josh adds the extra point, so it's 38-7. Still 5 minutes left in the third quarter. To punt back after the ensuing kickoff, and the Panthers are backed up deep into their territory, but this pass to Geiste gave them some breathing room as the third quarter ends.
The Panthers Den is sponsored by the Wolverton Company, serving the Duncanville, Southwest Dallas area for over 78 years. Wolverton has been a proud sponsor of Duncanville Weekly News since their day one in 1991. From H.W. to Thomas to Keith and Matthew, Wolverton provides the best heating and air conditioning service there is. Call them at 972-296-COOL. That's 972-296-2665.
Jane's Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick Janes and his family, the owners of Jane's Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and Jane's serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to James Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
Early in the fourth quarter, Gillespie gets loose and goes 43 yards to the house. 3 minutes deep into the fourth quarter, and it's now 45-7 Panthers with still 9 minutes left in the game. Later, it's Trezon and Devon Walker who take it home. But block in the back. It went over on downs, and the Panthers defense continued their dominance as Charlton C. Jackson sacks the quarterback. It's coach's favorite play. Take a knee and let the clock run out. Final, Panthers 45 and Dallas Skyline 7. The Panthers are now 3-0. Skyline is 1-2. Congratulations to the Panthers and Coach Samples from his daughter and grandson. Each show we have a play of the week. And in the game with Skyline, leading 7-0, the Panthers get a 2-score lead when quarterback Jaquindon Jackson breaks it for over 55 yards for the touchdown, and they never look back. And that's why it's the play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to us by the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James and Associates. See John at 222 East Wheatland Road or call 972-780-0533 for your investment needs.
Also, we have a hit of the week. And in the Skyline game, it happened early
in the second half when on their first possession, Skyline gets stopped on plays like this from Gerald Bowie forcing a punt. And that's why it's the hit of the week.
The hit of the week is brought to us by
Leon Miller, Commercial Properties, as he enjoys helping to promote our DHS athletes as no one else does. Leon owns office and retail space in the heart of Duncanville on Main Street. If you are looking for convenient, accessible, and well-kept space for rent, call Leon at 972-709-7181. He will fix you up.
We'll be back on October the 3rd with highlights of the next game, and it is the Panthers kick off district play this year, again against the Irving Tigers, except this year, of course, it's here. It's going to be on Thursday night, September the 28th at 7 p.m. I've highlighted those, so don't forget. Irving is 1-2 heading into district play. We'll be back on October the 3rd with highlights of that game and more. As we close, the Duncanville Education Foundation has an event coming up that Casey's fixing to tell you about. And then let's see some more band and hi-hats and cheerleaders. See you October the 3rd.
Howdy, my name is Casey Cheshire, Duncanville alumni, class of 2000, and the race director for the 4th annual Heart of Duncanville 5K. Come take part in a 5K race or 1 mile fun run on Saturday, October 14th at Ben Franklin Apothecary. All proceeds from the event benefit the Education Foundation in providing grants to local teachers. After the race, there will be a concert by the Shane Bell Band, bounce houses, door prizes for runners, and much more. Register at www.heartofduncanville5k.com or at Ben Franklin Apothecary on Main Street. So come join us on October 14th and support the Duncanville ISD Education Foundation.